Or I don't see the vision. I definitely do not see the vision. Another thing in kind of gaming news, kind of not gaming news, to segue myself in on the live streaming front. Apparently, Grand Theft Auto is still out here trying to fuck over musicians with their music. Now, you may be saying, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, if you know anything about, first off, let me flex that I got a standing desk because I'm tired of standing real quick. Second off, if you know anything about Rockstar's history when it comes to like licensing music for games and stuff like that, they have a very, very long track record and a very, very long standing history of not paying people properly for the music that they use. And even in Grand Theft Auto 5, a lot of the music that was on the radio stations and stuff like that at the time when they put it in the game, when it first released in 2013, which by the way, Grand Theft Auto first released in 2013, but when it first released, a lot of the people whose music they put in the game, they didn't say anything. They didn't like ask them nothing. They just put the music in the game. They didn't pay nobody. They didn't reach out to pay nobody. None of that. So, and that's not just Grand Theft Auto 5. That's happened in San Andreas. That's happened in Liberty. No, it was one of them it didn't happen in. I think it was 3 that didn't happen in. And that was, yeah, no. It's one of the Grand Theft Autos. But everything from Vice City to now, like from Grand Theft Auto 5 and all of that, they have a long track record of not properly paying people. But let's look into this article a little bit and see if it's them striking again, or if this is a sensationalized headline, or if the artist is being bitchy. You never know. GTA games are beloved for their licensed radio music station. Players can listen as they drive around the game's sprawling open worlds. But one musical artist recently hit back. And even just a sidetrack for a second, it's not even just music, it's a lot of other things. Like they used a selfie of Britney Spears for one of the characters in the loading screen in GTA 5. It's just Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar has done a lot of copyright, has enacted a lot of copyright infringement, but they've gotten away with it because they got the big bucks to get away with it. That being said, back to what I was talking about. Recently hit back at the makers of the franchise. Rockstar Games apparently offered him only 7 bands to include one of his singles in Grand Theft Auto 5. What was the single? Because your single may have only been worth 7 bands. Martin Blatt is one of the founding members of British synth pop group Heaven 17, hit sensation Temptation in 1983. Okay, so if this is true, and wait, let me see how well known this band is. Let me see if they have one of those panels on the side that pop up for Google about the fuck copy fee. Okay, I don't know why I post. Okay, yeah, so they're a very well-known pop band because, can y'all see it? Yeah, because all of this doesn't pop up if you're an unknown or an obscure band or person when it comes to Google and stuff like that. Like if they do get a panel, it'll be that one little bullshit panel on the side that just has like a couple social medias that are probably wrong in the name. Which peaked at number 2. Oh, it peaked at number 2 in the UK Billboard charts. Even though it's a song from the 80s, it still isn't worth no damn 7 bands. If it peaked at number 2 on the UK Billboard, whether you like the song, you think it's trash or whatnot, that's not worth no damn 7 bands. So let's read the original tweet to the artist. In this case, I don't think he or she or they are being bitchy. I was recently contacted by my publishers on behalf of Rockstar's Games. Rockstar's Games RE the possibility of using Temptation on the new Grand Theft Auto 6. Naturally excited about the immense wealth that was about to head my way, I scrolled to the bottom of that email offer, which I get it. Everybody got to be about their paper, but you know, like 7 bands is disrespectful, but goddamn, you saw the email and the first thing you thought about was money. Like Jesus Christ, what happened to wanting people to experience good music? It was 7 bands for a buyout of any future royalties from the game forever. Oh nah. To put this in context, GTA 6 grossed, wait for it, 8.6 billion. I'ma assume that he meant to put GTA 5 because like the image we see, these band members look old as fuck, and they were out and around in the 80s. So even if they were young in the 80s, like in their 20s and 30s, that's what, 80s to the 90s, 2000s, 2010s. So that's 30 years ago. So even if they were teenagers, they're still at least in their 40s, 50s, even if they were babies, which I guarantee you they were probably already adults, like in their 30s or some shit, and they're probably in like their 60s and 70s right now. That being said, though, and it's not even a think of the exposure thing for me. I'm assume that he meant GTA 5, but like, yeah, 7 bands, that's disrespectful. You gotta come with at least 10 bands before it's a conversation. Oh, you gotta come with what the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? I'm clicking over here. Why is it going to Twitter? You gotta come with 10 bands before it's at least a conversation. 100 bands before it's even in consideration with people of this status. So yeah, that's kind of disrespectful, Rockstar. And watch they ass put it in a game anyway and say, let's pay you for it later on some I'd rather apologize and ask for permission type shit. Yeah, it's another case of Rockstar strikes again. Because they definitely got the money to pay for the music, but they're not going to because they're cheap.